for the world. I'm Ryan Maniac.
I'm Grierinator.
Steve Petroni is here.
And we're the CyborGamers, conquering the world one game at a time. And welcome to Data Transfer. The show where we basically just talk about what's going on.
We talk about what's going on in our heads and what's going on in the world that we'd like to discuss.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
And we transfer it into your ears.
Yes. First, a little introduction. You all know me. I'm Ryan Maniac. I'm the crazy one of the group.
He's the one who had the great idea to start this in the first place.
Yeah, so technically I'd say I'm the leader of the group.
Okay, we're not gonna go that far.
Transformed by the norm from the nuclear group.
Wow!
Yeah! Bring it back, old school!
Woo! Turtle power! Most of the things I'm interested in would be anything nerdy or video game related, really. Yeah. There's a lot of video games I haven't played, though, so don't expect me to know everything.
I've probably played a wider variety than he has.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But that's mostly just because I don't have time for video games that much. I don't have that much time for video games that much more anyway.
Tell us your 3 favorite superpowers.
Flight, teleportation.
Flight's so generic.
Well, yeah, the flight's awesome though. We'll explain later.
Okay.
Flight, teleportation, and controlling time, I'd say.
Okay.
Unless you can't count that as a superpower. I don't know.
Ooh, okay. Good. No, you really could. That's good.
Superman's cop out. Fly around the world backwards. Okay. And you are?
I'm Grierinator.
What makes you worthy of being a cyborg gamer?
Well, I mean, we've been best friends for like ever. Really.
How long, really?
Well,
ever since we were created in the robot factory, yeah, totally.
What was that, like 3rd grade?
We're not robots.
Shut up! I was trying to go on the theme for cyborg gamers, okay?
But cyborgs aren't robots, they're just part human.
Okay. We lost. I don't know. Anyway, we've been friends forever, and so yeah.
Okay. What are your favorite kind of things that are geeky?
I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. I love Doctor Who.
Thanks to certain somebody here.
Yeah. All thanks to that guy right there.
That guy in the corner. Hey, Carl. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Carl.
No problem.
No, but I'm also a huge Disney geek. Like, love Disney all the way. Like, I love Disney like all the way. But also love, just video games and like Star Wars and Captain America and Marvel and DC. Come on, like
nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty
nerdy.
much.
No way.
Pretty much. Now I'm not like I don't know like everything. I'm actually probably one of the actually I take that back. I'm a little bit more knowledgeable of certain things than Steve Petroni is. So
some things, but I know
a lot more things actually.
Yeah,
I know
probably a lot more than.
All of us have our own department of things that we all know.
Oh, that's true. That's
really?
True. Yeah. I'm really good at Disney.
Oh yeah.
Really good at
Disney. Can you feel the love?
No, you're not getting there. No.
This is gonna get us.
No. Okay, can I just say one thing? The urge to sing "The Lion Sleeps Tonight" is only a whim away. A whim away. A whim away. A whim away.
Can she finish, please?
See, my favorite 3 superhero powers, I guess, would probably have to be being invisible, like being able to turn invisible, super strength, and then the ability to like control time. Like
time control.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, how great is that? Just be able to stop time or whatever, or take time back. That's great. Alright. So what about you? Who are you?
I'm Steve Petronius. I am basically I don't know if I'm the second or third wheel of this group. I really don't know. But
you're the dimwit of the group.
Yeah.
You're the.
I'm the odd one out.
You're the butt of the jokes.
I'm the one who has a few screws loose in this group.
Basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Things I love to make me a geek has got to be stuff like Portal, Legend of Zelda. I've recently started to get into Call of Duty, so yeah, modern day gamer, but I still love some of the old stuff. Again, one of my favorite games of all time has got to be Sonic Adventure 2. You and I know this.
Yes,
one of the greatest games we've ever played.
It's the best Sonic game.
I still continuously play it almost every other
with Generations being a close second.
Yeah. And 3 favorite powers of all time would have to be regenerative, like being able to heal super quickly like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Telekinesis. It's either telekinesis or pyrokinesis. Those just sound awesome, especially pyrokinesis. Think about that.
Yeah.
And probably either super strength or super speed. It's like the last two are kind of like tied together. Just thinking about, okay, how much can I get done, and so I can just chill all day. Yeah. Okay. So.
All right. So first item on the agenda. Recently, Marvel released a comic. I forget exactly what it is. I think it's
like
Steve Rogers, Captain America, #1, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And in it, it was revealed that after all these years, Captain America was secretly the whole time a Hydra agent.
It shows a picture of him saying "Hail Hydra."
Because like he beats up his teammate and ties him up, and he's like "Hail Hydra" and kills the guy apparently.
Oh gosh.
And apparently, it's had the internet in fits of rage.
Yeah,
Marvel
everybody went
Marvel
nuts,
fans,
crazy.
Marvel fans are going nuts over it.
Yeah, this is the
Nobody appreciates.
This is the first time Grierinator is hearing this about all the first time.
No, that's not okay.
Yeah.
That's that's wrong on so many different levels.
It's like
there's like the level of wrong, and then there's like no, that's wrong, and then there's wrong, but it's like way up there. It's like it's so wrong. No, it's not okay.
So basically, she's saying it's willy bad.
I guess we see Grierinator stand on the subject.
It's like
that's
it's
not
like,
okay. That's like
it's after
that's
all.
like saying Jesus is not Jesus.
It's like saying that Batman killed his own parents.
Exactly.
Spider-Man killed Uncle Ben.
That's not okay.
It's not.
You just took one of the most moral characters and turned him into like an
Superman's the one who blew up Krypton.
Oh,
Okay, I've seen this Tumblr post.
But okay,
Can I read this real quick?
Yeah.
It's basically this pertains to the subject at hand. It's this Tumblr post that says, "My 6-year-old grandson is crying in his bedroom right now. His Marvel plastered Captain America bed sheets and poster covered bedroom because his hero is a bad guy and apparently has been all along.
Oh.
Nick Spencer is such a bad writer that the only way he could think to make his mark on a character like Steve Rogers is to steal the hero from thousands of children. And I thought if I could find them without having to break a microscope, I'd gladly do the jail time for punching him in the groin."
Wow.
It's like after all these years of such an established basis of a character, a true American patriot, they're just turning everything against him. Not only in this, but in other aspects of his life too. Like people are trying to make him have a boyfriend now.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's also a thing going around where they're saying that him and Bucky should hook up for future Marvel movies.
I know, it's so
which
stupid.
I highly doubt they're going to do it.
No, they're not going to do that because if they should hook up with anybody, let's be honest.
I mean, seeing as this is getting the Hydra thing is getting enough hatred.
You're going into canon territory where you're going to destroy everybody's ships, okay?
But the reply on this
I just realized
that's just my ship, okay?
That's a perfect analogy right there.
Okay.
You're going into canon territory where it destroys people's ships.
Okay. And the reply is,
Pretty sure I'm not
tell everyone's kids that Nick Spencer is Hydra and he's trying to convince them to lose faith in Cap. That's what I told my nephew, and he accepted that and decided he was going to wear his Cap shirt because otherwise he was letting Hydra win.
Oh!
That is a good plan.
USA!
Other replies. That is a good plan, an excellent plan. Everybody do that. Nick Spencer is definitely Hydra.
Yeah. That literally just blew my mind. Like, why would you? No, I can't get over this.
But yeah, I heard that and I was like, I don't think that was a good move in the beginning.
Stupid move.
It really is in the beginning, but now that I think about it, this is like the very first comic of this run, so maybe they have a plan for this in the future.
Maybe he's like a double agent. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I realized. Maybe he was sneaking into Hydra to find out something. It kind of like reverse Winter Soldier.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe.
Because like, for those of you that haven't seen it by now, basically the plot of it is S.H.I.E.L.D. is full of secret Hydra agents and have been for many, many years. It doesn't really follow the comic at all, but it's still a great movie. I was disappointed at it first because it was like, because all the trailers were like, oh, it's going to be about Bucky. Oh, it's going to be about Bucky. And then it turned out to have little to nothing to do with Bucky. But then when I look back on what
Bucky
it really was,
had more of a prominent role in Civil War.
Yeah.
Than Winter Soldier.
Said, yeah.
And he had less of a role in that in the actual comic than he did in the movie. So much that he wasn't even in the comic. But anyway, they had to change it up a little bit.
Yep.
The Civil War movie really has. Okay. Anyway, but speaking of Civil War, our next topic, Civil War came out earlier this month.
Yep.
Yes.
All of us have seen it. What are your thoughts on it?
You first.
First off, I love the movie to begin with. And going in the movie, I'm a big, huge Iron Man fan. Just love Iron Man. So I was going in there, like, rooting for Iron Man. And it's like the movie was going along. Like, I saw points of, like, where Iron Man was going and Captain America. And in the end, I ended up going on the Captain American side just because
Team Cap, what up?
I mean, let's be honest. He was right not to sign the contract and all this other stuff. But, you know, it's just, I just felt bad. But then, like, the ending, you know, that was even sadder. Like,
It really was.
That was so horrible.
Tear falls.
I mean, I literally cried.
Yeah, you know how sad it was? I had forgotten I was watching a Marvel movie.
I know.
Because, like, I had legit thought I forgot I was watching it, and then Stan Lee popped up. I was like, oh, wait, I'm watching Marvel.
One of my favorite parts in the whole movie was when Spider-Man showed up.
Yeah. Yes!
Let's just...
We're going to go ahead and name this.
Woo!
Everybody's already said
Maniac, your turn! Go.
Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
He never stopped talking.
No, mostly because he never shut up. And that's exactly what he's supposed to be. He's always supposed to be fascinated in everything.
Any other Spider-Man
and everybody's just like, dude,
seen?
can you shut up, please?
No, you're not supposed to shut up. Just keep talking.
Everybody in the movie is like that. And that's what it's supposed to be. He's constantly supposed to be getting on everybody's nerves because he's a nerd. He's supposed to be geeking out about everything. And that's something that sadly, Andrew Garfield, who prior to Civil War was my favorite Spider-Man because he was a far better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire was.
Honestly, before Tom Holland, I still love Tobey Maguire. I just can't get over the fact that it was the first Spider-Man I got into. It's like you never forget your first superhero.
That's why most people seem to say Tobey Maguire is better than Andrew Garfield. I mean, Toby was a good Peter.
He was a perfect Peter,
but he wasn't a good Spider-Man.
Because he didn't wisecrack nearly as much.
If you could have Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker mixed with Tom Holland's actual Spider-Man, holy cow, that would be the perfect combination for us.
But we honestly didn't get to see a lot of Peter Parker, though.
Yeah. Because he wasn't supposed to be.
So I guess
when the solo Spider-Man movie comes out, then we'll be able to judge whether Tom Holland is the absolute perfect Spider-Man. But as of right now,
so far he's the best Spider-Man.
It's leaning towards yes.
But Peter Parker, we have no real say on.
You ever seen that old movie?
You ever seen that really old movie, The Empire Strikes Back?
Oh,
remember when they're on the snow planet with the walking thingies? Hang on, the kid might be onto something here.
I love that line.
Great.
We're gonna also address another awesome part of the movie, Black Panther.
I love
Black Panther.
I love it.
Okay,
I love that part so much when he was saying that really old movie, Empire Strikes Back, because it made me think, dang, I'm about his age and I don't even think that movie's old. It's like, I know, it's somewhat older than what we normally think of as old.
Anyway, back to
Panther.
Black Panther, though.
Oh!
So sick!
He was beast mode, like.
This is a character
it was perfectly representing the comics.
I knew little to nothing about this character going in, except for what I'd seen from like a couple videos online. But oh my gosh, he was so awesome.
That part where Captain America's like, "Who is that?" And here Sam's like, "I don't know. That is him." No, he's not with anyone. He just shows up and just dominates
you
the area.
Remember the fight in the airport and the Hawkeye's just like,
Hi.
I don't think we've met before. I'm quitting. He just grabs the arrow. Like, I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
He's just.
I'm quit. I don't care.
Like introducing Black Panther and Spider-Man in the Civil War movie was.
Because for a while though, it was very controversial if they were going to include Black Panther because of the whole Wakanda tribe sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they pulled it off really well.
They did. They really
It was very, very good.
Because if you look at the comic version, they come with that. That movie would have been hated so much.
I'm very glad that we got to see a little bit more of Vision in the Civil War too, though.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm not a big Vision fan.
You saw a lot of him in the ending of Age of Ultron. but you didn't get to see that much of him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But
It shows what I think is like Vision is just like he cares a lot about the people of Earth, which is why he didn't want Scarlet Witch to get involved in all that stuff because he's like, I don't want you to get hurt, okay?
Yeah.
After what happened to your brother and all.
yeah.
Are you trying to shoot at me? I'm not made of quicksilver.
It was so good. It was just.
But
woo, that movie was great.
there was one thing I noticed going in that a lot of my other friends said that there was a bit of more dynamic in the movie version than it was the comic. Because in the comic, you can kind of clearly tell who's supposed to be the good side and who's supposed to be the bad side.
It's
like Tony was clearly the bad side in the comic, and Cap was clearly the good side.
Bring up
but the way it shows it in the movie, it brings up more of a conflict of it's mostly your own decision. Because they both.
If you really think about it, you honestly kind of depends on who you are and what you.
Put yourself in that universe's like their dignitaries or like their presidents and leaders and that kind of stuff. How would you feel if like some group from another country came into your country and destroyed a bunch of things, killing all the people, but they also got bad guy? Most people would think like, oh, it's for the greater good. You got this guy, but you still lost a lot of people.
Die. So
exactly,
yeah, they both have their reasoning.
That's why
that makes sense.
I can't hate Iron Man at the end, like in Tony at the end of that. I can't.
Because he's right. He's right.
He is right, but so is Captain America. Like you can't. It's just. I mean, they're both right on their same levels. It's your viewpoint. It's like where you're gonna see it.
I like how all of this is like. We don't even feel like it doesn't even feel like we're doing a podcast right now. It feels like we're just talking about things and we're having like a genuine conversation, which is what I want these podcasts to be.
That's what a podcast is supposed to be.
Yeah.
That whole dynamic of the movie makes me feel like it's one of the first times in which the movie was better than the comic.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing the actual movie, it wasn't so much.
I'm so coming back to see this again. I haven't yet, but I will be going to see it again. I'm kind of waiting for it to die down a little bit more so there's not as many.
There's only
what is it?
Honestly, in the entire time I've ever seen a movie in theaters, there's only one movie that's made me want to go see the movie in theaters again. That's Deadpool. Yes. Oh god, that was the best movie experience of my life.
That was me going to. I'm sorry. Out of all the Marvel movies that come out this year, yeah, Deadpool is the best.
Haven't seen.
It was the funniest out of all the Marvel movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's not really planning on seeing it for personal reasons.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
But
okay, we'll stop talking about that.
If it wasn't for that, I really would recommend it because it's like match for match, looking in a mirror.
It saved Ryan Reynolds for me. I hated Ryan Reynolds before I saw Deadpool. I thought he was like one of the dumbest actors I've ever seen in my life, and then I saw Deadpool. I'm like, he does that perfectly.
Then there was X-Men Origins. You're like, oh yeah, this would be cool. Then Weapon X happens.
Oh gosh, we don't talk about that.
No, he's not Deadpool. He's Weapon X.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that though.
So either that. No, I'm going to talk about it for a second. That
okay, 1 second. You're done.
According to the way I thought about it, was a couple days ago. That the way the X-Men franchise seems to work out because of Days of Future Past, that means one of two things: either X-Men Origins was Deadpool, but Days of Future Past reset him, and now the Deadpool is the real Deadpool now.
Oh.
Or there's the way we look at it, in which that wasn't actually Deadpool, that was just Weapon X.
Whoa!
That's bananas.
Wow!
Well,
that just blew my brain.
X-Men's weird.
Yeah, but that just made me view that a lot differently.
You know we should have like a reference counter whenever we do a podcast, and we just count how many references we make into it.
That's gonna be a lot of references.
Well, why would we? Because
that's gonna be the challenge for you guys.
You can only hear anything though.
I know, but you guys do you count how many references we have, and we'll see who gets it right. Well, then we can get if somebody.
This is on iTunes.
I don't know. I'm trying to get the people involved. Okay.
It could be on iTunes. I don't know.
Why?
Probably have to start small.
It could be. You could be listening to this on YouTube. You could be listening to it on iTunes. You could be listening to it on something completely different.
Yeah.
By now, we could have had our own website by now. Chances are that's not good.
Yeah, probably not.
It could have.
I'm thinking about starting my own blog.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I still think that you and
we'll have to link you and our YouTube. That's your YouTube.
It's gonna be like a legit blog though.
Yeah. I still think that all of us should do my idea for a podcast. which is not like
Sit
this.
down.
Why?
The microphone's not picking you up that well. Probably.
Really?
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 It could be.
It can't pick up my loud voice.
Can you not?
Sorry.
I like how that's gotten to be my catchphrase now. Just can you not?
I can't.
Can you not, white boy?
White boy. Long story. Next I have on the
Trolling and
agenda.
trying to catch me riding.
Future of comic films.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What?
First off,
X-Men?
what movie are you most excited about that's going to be coming out that's going to be based on the comic or superhero?
Netflix?
In the future that's coming out, I have to say either Suicide Squad or Doctor Strange.
Oh, I'm
Those two? Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm so ready for a Suicide Squad.
Like, first off, I just like when we think about DC, I'm more of like into the villain part of DC.
Oh
I
gosh,
just
yes.
love their villains. Like, I don't.
DC
yes.
villains.
They've got great villains.
They really
DC villains.
do.
Mostly Batman, though.
Yeah, DC villains, especially Batman villains, are the most interesting comic book characters ever.
I mean, literally, other than Zod, Doomsday, or Lex Luthor, or Darkseid, name a Superman.
What is that one that tries to take over
I
planets?
don't know. I
Exactly.
But
Name about
It's supposed
five.
to be
Name
Ravens
about
and
five. Name about five Batman villains. That's not the Joker.
Harley
Riddler?
Quinn, Victor Zsasz,
Penguin?
Killer Croc, Penguin, and Two-Face.
Like, come on.
Scarecrow, yeah.
Who's scared?
How strange is it that the first one I think of is Harley Quinn and Killer Croc? No, the first two I thought of were Harley Quinn and Victor Zsasz. Those are the first two that came to my mind.
I think of Joker and Penguin first.
Joker is
And
the
the
best.
Riddler.
I love the Joker. That's why I'm excited for Suicide Squad.
So serious.
Because
Dude, that guy looks crazy.
Heath Ledger?
In a good way. Like,
Heath Ledger.
Oh,
Yeah.
another great one. Bane. The smartest out of all of them, by the way.
Bane.
If you think about it, yeah, he is the smartest out of all of them.
Well, yeah, he was that way in the comics.
No, he's
Bane.
even.
He was that way before, Batman forever! Poison Ivy! Tells me what to do.
Yeah.
In the Bat Nipple era.
So, right
The Bat Nipple era. Crawl into a ball. Forget the Bat
It's
Nipple.
gonna be
Never
okay.
remember the
It's
Bat
gonna be
Nipple.
okay.
I now have
The
two
Bat
Gotham
credit
boys
card.
beside me. This is really weird.
You now have them. When did you ever not have them?
Yeah, we've always been like this. You know that.
I
You
don't
should have
know.
been prepared. You should have been
You're
prepared.
the level-headed one of the group.
This is true. This is true.
And again, I'm the one with a few screws loose.
Yep. So,
We are literally an animated series.
Yes!
this is true.
Absolutely! We need to make our own.
If only I could animate.
If anybody else... No, I don't know if anybody's actually got an answer to that.
If anybody actually can animate, I'd very much like suggestions. Because, I would like recommendations. Because I would very much like for us to have our own animation.
What if we
Ooh,
had...
that would be cool.
At least our own animated intro. That'd be cool.
Yes.
That would be great.
If we have animate, if we
I
had,
love how we all just like took a second and literally just pictured it in our brain. Like we all kind of
trust
like.
me.
Oh my
whipped
gosh,
up.
yes!
I
That'd be
pictured it
like
in
so fantastic!
I picture it in my brain all the time. There's lots of ideas I have for it,
Oh, yeah.
but we just don't have any.
So like, there's Doctor
Anyway.
Strange and then Suicide Squad, and
We
like
totally
in the
got off
future,
topic.
and no, it's totally okay. This is what it's supposed to. In the future, I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
Because you know who's playing the villain, don't you?
Who?
Michael Keaton.
Oh yes.
Oh my god! Who's the bad guy in that one?
Vulture.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so basically, he's following a Batman quote.
Yeah.
I still
no. He's following a Batman quote of "You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain."
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Tell me if you guys agree with this. Though I still say the perfect villain for a Spider-Man movie would be Mysterio.
I could see it.
Think about that. Mysterio's entire all of his things are based around special effects and illusions, and being a stuntman. That'd be perfect for a movie. I mean, seriously. Oh, I really hope Michael Bay doesn't get a hold of it.
Let's not. No. Because then
If it
MCU,
happens, you heard it here first, folks. I ruined Spider-Man.
you ruined the Marvel Cinematic Universe by getting Michael Bay involved.
Oh.
It's MBU. It's MBU. Michael Bay Universe. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, what's some other good movies looking movies that come out later this year.
And
I also forgot a comic movie, The Killing Joke.
Oh yes,
The animated version comes out the same week as Suicide Squad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just honestly really looking forward to it.
And I'm happy it's gonna be Kevin Conroy and Mark
And
Hamill.
of course, Doctor
The
Strange.
best Batman
That
and best
movie-
Joker. Sorry.
That movie.
So far, yeah.
I hope it's actually really good.
What's an MCU movie, so it's very likely it's gonna be good.
And no, that is not the best Batman. Everybody knows Adam West is the best Batman.
No. Kevin
Yes.
Conroy is a better Batman. You know it.
Not in my opinion.
You know the Arkham
Ben Affleck
Batman?
did better
That's
than I
him?
thought he would.
Well, yeah, Ben Affleck was awesome.
He did a way better
He's
job
my-
with Batman than I
he's-
thought he would.
He's my favorite live action Batman.
Right?
But
I-
voice-wise, Kevin Conroy's got it. down.
And
there's no argument. Mark Hamill's the best Joker.
I'm gonna be in the minority. I'm going to be in the minority for all of this, but I still say that one of my favorite Batmans is Adam West.
You can't say that because you haven't seen Dawn of the Justice yet.
Dawn of the Justice.
Yeah, I know. Really.
Dawn of the Justice. That's what this has got to
That's
be
basically
named.
what it is.
I mean,
That's
it's
the Dawn of the
basically-
Justice League.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great name. There we go.
That's gonna be the name of the episode, isn't it?
Dawn of the Justice League. But you haven't seen Ben Affleck.
No, I
Batman.
haven't.
I'm telling you.
I really
What
would
I'm saying,
recommend
what I'm saying is that
Good.
I'm pretty sure that
There's
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
love
other
the
problems.
action.
There's a lot of other problems in that movie, though.
No,
Yeah.
but I know
Yeah.
I'm
See
gonna.
if I get a count.
I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
love the action part where he's Batman, but I don't think that anybody's ever gonna replace Adam West in my heart for Batman. There's a Batman-shaped hole in my heart, and only Adam West can fill it.
Wow.
Adam West is the Batman that all the other Batmans allude him being to. Like anytime they say he's just some nut running around in a bat costume, Adam West is what that is. He has nothing to do with the dark, serious. My parents were murdered in front of me. I'm psychologically tortured from this. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna do my own thing.
I know how we can catch this bad guy.
You
I'll
really
wear a
just-
dinosaur outfit.
Some days you just can't get rid of a ball.
I'll wear a dinosaur outfit and pop out of a giant egg and get rid of the bad guy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what made you hate him, wasn't it?
No, I don't hate him. That's why I can't take him seriously.
I
I prefer the more serious
I
Batman.
know.
That's just me.
I know.
But I do have a question.
What?
Why so serious?
Why so?
You want to know why I use a knife? Guns are too quick. You can't get all those little emotions. Grabbed a rusty knife.
Okay,
Put it
yeah.
in my
that's
mouth.
enough.
And said, "Why so serious? Let's put a smile on my face." Oh, the voice crack killed that.
Would you rather show everybody your impression of Bane?
Let's hear it.
Hang on.
Oh,
Yep.
snap.
Yep.
It's getting.
He's got it!
down for real.
He's got his Bane apparatus! It's going down, everybody! He's gonna break the bat! He's gonna break the Bane! Oh yeah, brother! What I turned into Hulk Hogan!
Oh,
Or
God.
Macho Man
All
Randy
right, here we go.
Savage!
Here we go.
Out here.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
You think darkness is your ally? I was born in the darkness, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was but a man. But by then, it was nothing to me but blinding.
Well, that was great. I have nothing to say to that.
And with that, I believe... No, I don't know if
No.
we should conclude.
Other films coming out this year that look good.
I don't know.
Other,
I haven't really
other
heard anything about
films.
movies. Really, I
Other
haven't.
films.
I
If we're
wanna
going with
see-
films.
Okay.
If we're going
I
off,
don't want to say that. I kind
Mark
of want to
of
say
the-
the new Ninja Turtles, but
I didn't see the first one.
me neither. But the new one
Turtles.
looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I prefer the 90s one, so
Yeah.
that's just
how
me.
I feel. I'm a
Domino, with the
No,
Domino sponsor
I
ones?
never watched the original series. I'll say that much. I watched a little of the 2000 series.
Yeah, 2000 series is pretty cool.
And I've seen the 90s movies. That's about it.
If
There's
we're
only-
going with films, I would have to say probably Finding Dory.
I keep forgetting that it's coming out this year.
June 17th, guys. June 17th. It's coming
It's
out.
like when it was first announced, I was like, they finally did it. How long did it take you to get through your thick heads?
Public service announcement: don't go buying little dory fishes for little kids because they can only be bred in the wild.
Yes, please don't.
Yeah.
Leave them be.
I mean, clownfishes could be bred in habitation, but the little dory fishes can't. So that could make them go extinct. So don't go if you really love dory, don't buy the dory fish.
Help us save Dories.
Oh, and have you seen the trailer for the new Beauty and the Beast live
I
action?
saw. It matched the original opening shot for shot.
It was really great.
Well,
I'm looking forward to that movie. 2017.
It looks like it's going to be good to me, but
It really does. It really, really does.
But we didn't see much other than Hermione, touching the glass.
But it looks.
Because that's who it is.
Let's think of it this way.
But I'm excited for it.
The live action Cinderella was really great.
Yeah.
The live action Alice in Wonderland
said
was
for
pretty good.
years that they should have made a live action.
The live action Jungle Book.
I didn't see that. I heard it was
great. If you
great.
haven't seen it, you got to go see it. I've seen it twice. I'll go see it again.
Weren't you and I supposed to go see it together once?
I don't remember.
It's like when we first heard about it, we were talking about like original Disney movies.
And then,
speaking of which,
they're also coming
we're gonna watch the old versus new Cinderella video after this.
All right. And then
it's a great video.
They're coming out in August with Pete's Dragon, a live version of Pete's Dragon.
This August?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the original, it's an old Disney movie and it's great. It's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Look it up, watch it. It's like, you think about it, it's obviously kind of cheesy, but it's a good cheesy.
It's the kind of cheesy what you would put on
it's
nachos and enjoy.
It's cheesy in a way that Mary Poppins was cheesy.
Yes.
You know it's cheese, but you enjoy it
It's
anyway.
a jolly holiday with Mary.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though it celebrates something quite a
Stop!
Another one I'm looking forward to this year is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, actually.
Which is the Harry Potter spin-off.
I do want to see
it. Or quote-unquote
I'm
prequel.
going to make some people gasp real quick. I've only seen one Harry Potter movie.
I haven't seen any.
That's the very first one.
I haven't seen any. So
I haven't read any of the books.
No.
I would recommend you read the books as you watch the movies because the books are far better.
That's what everybody says about every book.
But it's really true.
You have to read.
Yeah,
I'm a very slow reader.
Or you can get the audiobooks like I did.
I know, but I have 2 jobs and I'm a full-time college student. I don't have time.
Whenever you're doing work, listen to them while you're doing work.
I work in a library.
Okay, then you can definitely get access to the audiobooks.
No, we don't have a lot of.
How does that?
We're a Baptist college.
So?
Oh yeah, the whole sorcery thing.
We have the books, but we don't have the audiobooks. We don't have audiobooks for hardly anything.
That's so stupid.
Plus, audiobooks, they read a lot slower.
Not the audiobooks for Harry Potter. They keep up pretty well.
Oh.
And they're quite entertaining.
Oh, by the way, I was watching a show.
Mostly because it's just like one guy reading the whole thing and he does all the voices for the different characters.
I was watching Top Gear UK, and the guy who read the audiobooks for Harry Potter was on there one day, and I was like,
Jim
what?
Dale?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I was like, yeah! Ryan the Maniac would so love this!
I find the way the guy on those audiobooks always says Harry when he's doing Hermione's voice, he goes, Harry!
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 Harry! Harry!
Rain! Rain!
Harry! No, but the new one is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be based on one of the books within the
a book within a book.
No, the books within the world.
Brett.
Yeah, because it's
a book within the.
Like there's a.
I see you, Snapchat.
Is that a book within a book?
No, it's like in the world of Harry Potter. There's a book called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
So it's a book within a book.
It's a book series that's in the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah.
So it's a book series inside of a book series.
Basically, yeah.
That's what I said in the beginning, and I was just trying to go along with him, so he was
I was trying to figure it out in my head too.
We're trying to explain it in a way that made more sense, but no, yeah, it's basically that. But
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow's the 31st.
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
I thought, for whatever reason, I thought this was the last day of May.
May is Memorial Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which we want to give a shout out to
All
our fallen
Why are
heroes.
you recording me?
I'm not
over there?
recording anything.
We are
Well,
recording anything.
technically,
We're
we are
recording a
recording
podcast,
something.
okay?
Anyway,
You
let's
recorded
take
me on camera.
I was recording a lot of people. on
Yeah,
my
didn't you hear me say something about Snapchat earlier?
Snapchat.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
No, say this for a serious note real quick. We wanna just say thank you to our fallen heroes that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom here in America.
Yeah.
Without them, we couldn't. We
wouldn't be here doing this right
Exactly.
now.
Also, I'd like to say thank you to all the people who lost loved ones, because Ryan Maniac and I are military kids. Yeah. And it was tough.
He's been away for like 3 times
our
now.
dad went over for 3 times for a total of about 2.5 years.
I find it funny how we handled it differently each time. Like the first time we're like, oh, I miss Dad
No,
so
I
much.
miss my dad.
Second time it was a little easier.
Okay, and third time was like, okay.
Third time it's like,
But it's
all right,
also-
see you, Dad. We'll pick Gearing's back
I
a
guess
souvenir.
But it also, for me, like watching being friends with you guys and like I saw how like it did affect you guys, but it also as we got older and he would, when I found Mom told me the last time that your dad was going overseas, like I was a lot older, so like the fear of what could happen was also greater. So like you're okay, like you know how to deal with him not being here, but it also that fear,
you don't know how
That fear is still there.
It's like, and it's bigger because you know more.
But then again, when
you're fearful.
he doesn't really get out there and fight so much.
Yeah, all he did was repair radios. That's all.
That's
he did.
mostly what he does. But still,
just the thought of like a loved one. Over
it could be like that
It's
scene.
the fact.
It could be like that scene in the first Transformer where the Transformer came out of nowhere. You know,
It's the fact. Okay, here's what I say. It's the fact that you're okay with them being gone, but you're not okay with them being gone for too long.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
This got really deep, really quick.
Well, I mean, he said it was
Yeah.
the 31st.
Anyway,
and
boogers.
I don't know who it was. But no, and that's the good thing about us. We can have fun and we can talk about funny things and be serious on funny topics or whatever. But when it all comes down to it,
we can be
be
silly as
very-
human beings.
very serious. And
Even
we
me.
want you guys to know that as well. We're not just crazy people all the time.
We can be crazy, and then we can be
we can be
serious.
crazy, but we have our moments.
And that's one thing we were very
When it's
serious
time to
about.
bunker down, we bunker down. That's
Exactly.
basically.
Andy, get your gun.
Yeah.
I don't even think we really finished our last topic of movies.
No, we got it was.
I honestly have
Okay,
not-
here. I was gonna say, like, what do you think the future of the DC is gonna be? What with Dawn of Justice not doing so well?
I think
don't
that
know.
they're gonna go to like some of the more obscure ones to like say, oh, this is a new character I haven't heard of. Let's go see what their story is or something like that.
Well, DC when Marvel does that, they do it because their writers are more big fans of the actual characters, so they want to do them justice. DC's kind of doing it just so.
Just to
Oh,
make
Marvel's
money.
doing this, so we should do it too.
Yeah, they don't.
And that's kind
I
of
feel
what
like
the problem
DC
with Dawn of
never
Justice
gives
was.
them-
It was trying to squeeze too much into one movie.
Yeah.
So it set up a whole universe.
Yeah. I think maybe
There's
they
a
should-
lot of great stuff in the movie.
I mean,
There's a lot of
I
bad
mean,
stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like they need to
They need to tone
play
it
out
down.
some of the other characters that they introduced.
There's like so many.
By
I mean-
example, when I first saw it, I hated that Wonder Woman was in it because she had little to nothing to do with the plot.
Oh, by the
But
way,
then I thought about it and I said,
She does.
wait, she's kind of in a mystery. And that's why next year she's getting her own solo movie to
Yeah.
show more light on her. So this
Sorry
one, they
about that,
kept her
too.
in a mystery. So
Yeah,
you don't
and,
know
like,
much about her.
It's
So
like
that's kind of cool.
I think that's
everybody.
just like with Spider-Man, I guess.
It's
and
like
Civil War.
everybody thinks that like Wonder Woman's like a rip-off of Superman. Like she has the exact
No.
same powers as him. It's
No.
everything the same. No.
No, she's a warrior.
Yeah, she's a warrior from
from an
Amazonian
ancient
tribe.
I know
She's
Steve
awesome.
Shorty hasn't seen this, but just like
I'll
just
cover
the
my
audience,
ears.
just blah blah blah.
You
She
can
was
leave the room.
way more cooler and way more epic in the fight scenes, in my opinion, than Superman. Way more. I
Yeah,
felt
but that's
myself-
not saying much.
Is it okay? Is it okay if
Yeah,
I'm
you
here?
can-
Okay,
close
okay.
your ears.
Yeah, I don't
But
want
I'm just
spoilers.
Like she was like, right?
It was so awesome.
I have no context for this discussion now. All I saw was,
Hey, it's your
ah!
Hey,
It's
it's your
so
fault.
awesome.
It's your fault.
Hey, excuse me.
You didn't
okay?
go see it because you were tired.
I didn't want to waste money. I would have fallen asleep halfway through the movie, more than likely.
Okay.
As tired as I was.
You weren't that timid. You weren't that timid, trust me.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm now disturbed greatly.
But yeah, I did love Dawn of Justice enough that I did go out and buy the little die-cast figure that wears the armor suit, because the armor suit looks awesome.
Right? And so was the car.
I mean, not nearly as awesome as the original Dark Knight Returns version.
And any kind of weapon. Yeah.
Ben Affleck as Batman was just generally awesome.
It was. Like, he redeemed himself.
That makes me so hyped that Ben Affleck's directing the new.
Speaking of Daredevil, actually,
he's directing, writing, and producing.
Well, now we just got even more excited.
Yeah.
Speaking of Daredevil,
I hate that it's not coming out till like 2019 or 20 or something.
Speaking of Daredevil, I think that Daredevil's power is also something that would be one of my top 3 favorite powers. Just being able to see things without actually seeing them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He sees it
That's
without
all I
actually
wanted to
seeing
say, but then you guys kept interrupting me.
Yeah, we're nerding out. We're staying on
Oh
topic.
my gosh, yes!
We're staying on topic.
Because of me.
Yeah.
Because of me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
any other subjects we can really think of?
nope. Not that we have time for.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Are you sure there's nothing else we could talk about?
I mean, there's Doctor Who.
Well,
Thoughts on Captain Jack coming back?
Oh, yes! So excited!
That's really all we can say.
That's all I can say.
I have no knowledge of this.
Because other than that and the new companion, that's really all we've gotten this year.
I've seen 9 and 11. I've seen 9 and 10. I haven't really seen much of 11 or 12.
Yeah, I would say you need to get caught up, but
Netflix.
all of a sudden,
Guys, I was in the middle of an episode when they took it off Netflix, and it had 3 episodes left in season 8. It was so devastating!
well, on the bright side, at least BBC is having their own Netflix kind of thing.
Really? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're having their own Netflix style thing.
Oh.
Really?
But they still have Sherlock on Netflix.
That doesn't make any sense!
What's I'm actually excited.
Now, I could technically go buy
next
it on
season
Amazon
Sherlock come
Prime.
out.
I could technically go buy it on Amazon Prime.
It's supposed to come out later this year, I think.
I really wish it would.
I think that, yeah.
Sherlock is amazing.
I need to watch the.
I
need to watch the other 2 seasons.
Can
and then
I
the new
please-
one.
That's actually going to be my
Let's
other
point
show
something out here.
that I'm gonna
We
start
started
watching this summer.
on introducing ourselves and went to Captain America, and somehow we're on the topic of Doctor Who and Sherlock.
Yeah.
It happens.
That's basically our conversation. What was the weirdest conversation we had where we got
We
from
don't-
one
we're
topic to
not
another?
even
it was
He knows.
It was the weirdest conversation that Ryan and Maniac and I have ever had is that we started talking about like old Disney stars like Corbin Bleu and all the people in like High School Musical and early Zack and Cody and stuff like that.
Even
Somehow
before
we
that.
got on the topic of cheeses.
What even?
I'm pretty sure you dreamed
No,
this.
I
one.
know we have. It was on the way back from Disney World.
I don't remember this
The
at all.
only way that I can see how we got to that was either Corbin Bleu and blue cheese or Disney Mickey Mouse mice like cheese. That's the only way I can think of it.
I don't remember this at all.
I distinctly remember this. I put it down in the history.
I remember us having weirder conversations than that,
Then
but
what?
I don't remember that at all.
What conversations do you remember?
I don't remember what they were. I remember them being weirder than that, though.
We just had weird conversations.
Yeah.
Period. Let's just be honest.
Wasn't there one thing when we went to go see Godzilla?
Ha!
Daddy, is that a werewolf? That's me an inside joke we'll explain later. We'll explain that later in the possibly upcoming episodes of this podcast.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, I guess to finish this off, we can explain why we picked those superpowers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You first.
Okay. Well, there's not much to explain for me, mostly because flight and teleportation would kind of be for the same thing, mostly because it would cut travel costs. In fact, for the sake of argument, teleportation would be better for that situation because it's like the movie Jumper where you just think of a place and you're like, there. Which, that could also backfire if it's like Jumper, because what if you're in the shower and you happen to think of Disney World? And you all of a sudden you pop up like Small World.
I really wish I could go to Disney World.
Also,
it's a small world after all. Oh
Mommy.
my goodness!
Mommy, what's that?
We wouldn't need hotels anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody could teleport.
Yeah, that's the problem with that. Or flight, because then you could just go. Ooh. I'd kind of like to fly more though.
Teleportation takes no
because the
effort,
idea
though.
of flight sounds awesome to me.
Teleportation takes almost no effort though. Flight, you have to take a time to fly there instead of just poof,
Yeah,
being
but
there.
the idea of flight's cooler though.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
soaring above everything.
Okay, your explanation.
Oh, I wasn't done yet.
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead.
And then the
brother.
third one, time control, mostly because there's a lot of moments in which like something drastic can happen in the blink of an eye. Like I just imagine, what if you could stop time at that moment and stop it from happening? Like a little kid's about to get hit by a car, you stop time, grab him and pull him back out, and then fix time again. Or you could be like me and use it for irresponsible things.
Yeah.
Like-
Stop time like the
like
that
Adam
movie
Click.
Time Stoppers.
No, like
Oh, God.
Click, where he moves the kid's hand with the baseball.
That was one of the greatest slapstick moments I've ever seen in a movie ever.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay,
Alright,
yours.
it's really bad that I can't remember my second one.
Okay, just choose.
What were they?
Mine was the first one was being invisible. I think
Invisibility.
Turn invisible. The last one was
Super strength.
there. It is.
Super strength. That's
There it is. Okay, so the first one is like being invisible. I think that I really think that's like my number one, just because like to be able to like sneak up on a person, but like, or
You
just,
could be a
like,
secret agent.
be able to sneak up anywhere.
You could
or,
be Batman.
Glory to our
that,
Scotland,
or
greatest
if like
country.
you don't want to be seen somewhere, like okay, I'm just gonna shout out to all the girls. You see an ex-boyfriend or whatever, you don't want to be seen. Boom! You're not gonna be seen.
I thought this was gonna
You
go
know?
somewhere completely different.
You just don't want to
Like
be
Harry-
seen.
like Harry
Boom!
Potter
You
in
know.
the
Or you
Cloak of
see like
Invisibility.
some person that you're enemies with or whatever, and you don't want to have a conversation, or you want to hide.
I
from
hate
your
that
parents.
person.
Exactly. You can just totally disappear. Super strength.
You could be like an amazing magician too.
Hey, what's that? Where'd he go?
I shall make myself disappear.
Be like.
I still see
And
your
I
outline.
think probably have always like being able to turn visible because Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings.
Oh
so,
yeah.
You know, just put the ring
That's
on.
scary invisibility though. That is scary.
It's better in
invisibility.
Harry Potter
Yeah, but
because the clothes give
be
invisibility.
like.
It's just like
Be like my birthday, like Bilbo back.
no, I'd say it's better in Harry Potter because
I hate you people.
Hey guys, I'm
And
a
then he
float.
just dies.
Hey guys.
Peace off.
No, if you get just throw it around, you just go, hey guys, I feel a little light-lit. I don't have anybody to go with or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't think of a joke off the top of my head.
And
But
then,
you know what I
like,
mean.
And then like super strength, just being able to like move, you know.
Yeah,
have
being
the,
able.
the
You never have to
ability,
call the movers again.
that, and like being able to help people if they
You
were like.
still
trapped
have
in
to
a
get
vehicle.
to and from
No,
the
you have
moving place.
super strength. You'd be able to push off the ground and jump super far like Superman does.
Yeah, that's not going to destroy the things at all.
That would destroy the earth.
If you land in water, it won't.
Cannonball!
That would be.
What about the stuff you're carrying? You're not thinking this through.
No, I'm not.
Oh, and then
Time control.
time control is like what Ryan Maniac was saying. You know, just being able to like control time, but I would use it more for irresponsible things, such as stopping time so I could do all my homework.
I wish I didn't
And
get
then
this.
That is not irresponsible at all. That's awesome.
I mean,
wish.
if you think about it, stop time, finish all your schoolwork for all your college things, then undo time. So the rest of the semester, you're completely free to do whatever you want to.
Here's the problem I have with time control. To be able to move things during like a stop time, stuff has to be able to have time to move towards there. Which I'm thinking, if everything's frozen in time, you wouldn't be able to move anything while it's
No, well, the
frozen
reason
in time.
why you control time is because you can do it. But also
I know,
at the same time, not being able to age while you're controlling time. So like being able to stop time.
So not
but
like the
you're
movie
not
Clock
aging.
Stoppers.
Where you're aging super fast, yeah.
Yeah.
And, okay, if anybody knows what we're talking about, the movie Clock Stoppers, that's an amazing movie from our childhood. It was actually quite innovative for its time. It covers.
I remember I watched it like a couple years ago because
Yeah.
I was just bored. There was nothing good on TV, so I was like, hey, I'll watch this.
Okay, but okay, my three regenerative.
Sit down.
I'm trying to talk.
You are standing behind the microphone.
Is this better?
Sit down, please.
Okay, but the three powers digest the regenerative powers, possibly either the super strength or I can't remember. But I do know the Daredevil's being able to see things without actually seeing them, using his echolocation. That is an amazing power to me because it'd be like, okay, just imagine like this: you're playing a game of like paintball or laser tag or something, and you'd be like, okay, gotta figure out where they are.
So
Got him.
So detective vision from the
You
Arkham
being
games.
invisible
Maybe.
totally comes in handy in that too.
What?
Totally turning invisible while playing paintball.
No, but then your wearing turned invisible as well.
Yes, because I
If
have an
it's-
invisible cloak.
Or would it be like Fantastic Four and your clothes don't turn invisible?
Oh god, that was
That would be
awkward.
funny.
Or it's like, all right, you gotta take your clothes off.
We gotta do
and
this.
halfway through.
It's a ghost.
Then halfway through, you turn visible again, and everybody just sees you in your underwear. And you're like, oh my gosh!
That would be
But okay.
Right?
awkward.
Oh, super speed. I would love to be able to. It's kind of like how you say with flight and being able to teleport. You'd be able to get some stuff done. But with teleport is super speed. You can do a bunch of things at once. You don't have to just go somewhere. Super speed, you can just run somewhere, be totally fine, run back. Yeah, totally fine. Everything's great.
Well, what if you don't have a good stamina? Then you'd be super tired.
Well, that's no.
You get to place your
running helps you get a better stamina. That's what I'm saying. If you run more, then you get a better stamina. Which
No, but
I
I
honestly
mean,
would
when you
love to be able-
start out, you're just gonna be like, I'm here. Yeah,
If I had
I'm gonna take one now.
If I had super speed, I probably wouldn't be as fat as I am right now. I'm just saying.
You're not fat.
Look at this Billy. But
Stop doing what Nate
Everyone
does.
believes that you
Stop
are
giving
really
yourself a
fat.
pregnant belly.
his
You
name
just
is
make
Raul.
every person listening to this believe that you're a fat person, but
I
you're
know.
not. He's
I
actually
know.
really skinny.
He's the
I'm
skinniest
about
out of the three of us,
200
actually, I'd
pounds.
say.
Whoa!
What?
I'm technically skinnier than he is.
True.
His name is Raul.
We need to get Nate in the podcast.
Oh gosh, that'd be
So when
awesome.
he comes to visit, just be like, hey Nate, can you come record a podcast with us?
That'd be
That'd
amazing.
be pretty cool.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Nate is possibly my favorite person I've ever met in my entire
He's an old youth
life.
pastor we had. He's
Yeah.
he's an awesome guy.
Yeah, but oh, what was my other one?
Pastor John?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about powers.
What was Pastor Sean? What did Pastor Sean game? I don't know.
Okay, but powers, regeneration, super speed, and I can't remember what the other one was. The pyrokinesis. That's
Telekinesis or pyrokinesis.
Yeah, pyro or telekinesis. I think pyrokinesis is kind of awesome because I am kind of like a pyromaniac inside. I love fire. I don't want to hurt anybody with fire, but I do love fire.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen. Everybody has that tiny pyromaniac inside you. It's like, oh, you want to go bonfire? Yeah, sure.
That's why a lot of times when you, like at one of my old jobs, whenever the grill would, have a big flame, I just go, ooh, fire!
Fufa!
Ooh,
Fufa good! Fufa
I'd
good!
make fire!
I want to be like you.
I want to walk like you, talk like you.
Ooh.
We want the red flower.
We want the red flower.
Oh, hey!
Sorry.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
Alright, we got anything else to talk about?
Nope, I think that's it. It's time
No,
for us to
we're
go.
going to
Alright.
see X-Men tonight. Apocalypse.
Hopefully,
So
we've heard it.
long, farewell.
Yeah.
Goodbye
We've heard
from
it's good,
CyborGamers.
We've heard it's good, but, there's no real telling until we go see it.
So we have to go be the judge of that.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
I'm sorry, I'm dying.
Well,
Thank you all so much for listening into our little conversation here.
Yeah.
Feel free to subscribe to this podcast. Is that how it works?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
You subscribe to a podcast and then you get new things. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
also
YouTube.
subscribe to our channel. Look us up on
Yeah,
YouTube.
look us up on YouTube, CyborGamers.
Cyborg.
We got
Gamers.
about 5 different playthroughs going on all at once.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's only like 3. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like, and then like a different random video. every
Yep.
now and then.
Totally. It's awesome. It's
Back
great.
to the Future,
We'd love.
Arkham Asylum,
Oh.
and
Star Wars.
no,
Yeah, we haven't done
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, Legend of Zelda. We should probably.
Sorry, I'm dying. I need water. Hang on.
Oh,
Alright.
he's dying.
Do you want me to sign off for you?
No, hang on.
All right. For
Oh.
Grierinator and Ryan Maniac.
Oh.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
dying too.
Anyway,
Am I the only one that's not dying here?
yeah, just
Yes.
look us up on YouTube, and we have no idea how often we'll get these podcasts out.
I hope that we
We'll
do it
mostly
about monthly.
we'll mostly try to get them out whenever.
I would love to do it
there's-
monthly, at least.
Monthly at least if we can,
Maybe more during the summer.
but at least mostly for like when there's big stuff in the news, like Captain Hydra.
I don't even want to talk about that. No! Get out! No! No! No!
Don't put your hands on me, woman!
Anyways, these are the CyborGamers
Signing off.
signing off.
Bye!